snack time. So, I've got a lot of snacks for these guys.
What's going on here?
We're down at the pit near our house in Summers Point. And I love the geese and the duckies that are always here. And they're usually in the shopping center, like the Kmart shopping center and Acme shopping center. Like in the creepy cesspool water. But I call them like SP locals because we did watch these geese from when they were little babies till when they grew up, and now they just like chill there. Obviously we can't tell which ones are which, but I remember when they were babies. And they're always in the same spot, usually around the same times of the year, so I like to feed them. But we came down here to check if they were here. Doesn't look like they are. This was underwater the last time we were here with Beacolt magnet fishing. This is pretty gross.
No wonder they're not down here.
They're like, ew. It's like literally the Lorax, but real life. If anybody's ever seen that. The OG Lorax. So, they're not here.
I won't lie, in this world, man, you need school. What you sow is what you reap. The price of even making it, you know it's not cheap. Never mind the lights, you can sacrifice sleep. Put your best out there, see results in a week. Preach. I don't think they know.
We found their secret hideout. It was actually down by this lake. The seagulls are on it though, dude. They're gonna get all the snacks. Give this guy one. The black guy came to get some.
The crow?
It's a raven, I think. Dude, the duckies and geesies are too slow. Do they eat these?
You gotta throw that on the ground. Throw it on the ground so it's not strong. Baby seeds! Look.
That ducky got it. Look at him.
If you guys didn't know, I found out like these brown seagulls are baby seagulls. They're like in the process of growing up. So
Look at all the geesies.
An actual baby seagull.
The geesies are coming.
Oh, he's too slow.
You gotta throw a lot.
Yeah, he got it. He got it.
You gotta almost hit him with it, which is mean, but otherwise the seagulls get them.
Dude, these seagulls are savage. They start bouncing.
This guy's just kicking the blueberries. Look at these two guys right here. They came up close because they knew.
Little
And this big
babies.
dog right here. Oh, there's the baby crow guy.
Oh, he needs snacks too. He might eat the tomatoes. These guys just like their carbs. Wait, that guy's savage. He's trying to eat tomato.
They eat tomatoes, yeah. Slowly. They'll eat them.
They'll eat them. Oh, he just took his bread. Get your snacks. Look, this guy's eating a tomato. Tomatoes, right? Because they know they need blueberries and tomatoes.
Let's go. Job well done. Made all the birdies happy down at the local pond.
He's a no-no in life. Crossing the street like a boss. It's just him and himself. And a doggy. What's up, no-nos? The Husky locals just running through the Acme parking lot.
They run the city. They put retention basins in here and it created this habitat for all these birds without even doing it on purpose.
Nope.
And it's been like that since I can remember. Okay. Okay, what is up everyone? So today's video is going to be much shorter than the normal video. We haven't filmed really anything today. We've actually recently, in the last week or so, started to shift directions of our entire lifestyle. We're going to begin to start cleaning up all of the dead ends around our house and in our business that we have decided it's not worth hoarding dead end items that are only worth a few dollars or less, and to start focusing our energy on other things. We're thinking about doing more liquidation type stuff and still doing storage units and clean outs when they come along, but we've decided we either need to get some kind of a retail space, get some kind of a warehouse / storage space if we're going to continue to start hoarding mass quantities of stuff. So we're just going to start shift our life in a slightly different direction, I think. Still making videos on the regular, but it's going to take a while for us to clean up what we've already accumulated, including today we took a giant load, about a couple hundred items, to Goodwill. This pile here I started as trash that's going to the dump tomorrow morning. This stuff, the trash takes stuff, but I don't want to overburden the trash men around here. So these, the fire department thing, which I thought would be easy to sell, but it's not, all going to the trash. The mannequin, and we're slowly but surely going to be cleaning up. This is going to the dump tomorrow. These are just metal or scrap. That chair thing is keep life. Not sure about that. This pallet's going to be moved into the tent. The ladders are going to be sold off. 2 tires are trash. I'm dismantling this whole thing, and I'm going to get rid of any of the glass that's cracked or whatever. The tire there is done. Wheelbarrow, sell that. Don't use it ever. Some things I like to usually have around, but as of now, some things that I haven't used in a while aren't going to go away. So this is what we're working on. These 2 things of tile, I thought they would be usable. They're ceramic tile, but no one seems to want them. I had them up online for a while. And the shed, for once, is actually down to like a third of what it was, and still to be getting rid of some stuff like this. Done. There's a lot in here that actually is done, but this shelf is going to be organized and then packed again with items. But there's just so much that I could say about different angles of this business, and I think we want to get out of the complete trash part of it and get more into actually making more of a profit. So we're going to get some, our plan is to get some liquidation stuff, a pallet tomorrow maybe, hopefully. I tried to call a couple local places in New Jersey that sell liquidation pallets to pick one up. Couldn't get anyone on the phone, so I might actually call a different one. But the one that I wanted to go to seemed like you can just go there, check it out, and basically pick one up. We could even break it down there, show the items, and put them in the Explorer, bring them back here. So that's kind of where the direction we want to move. We're still going to do everything that we do. Just getting overwhelmed and hoarding stuff has become draining on our souls, draining on our lives. And I think that if we don't sell items quickly, we're going to have to throw them out or give them away. So the hoard is getting slashed by half, which is a lot more work than it seems like to get rid of and to organize what we already have here. So that's the plan. That's what's going on. It's more of like a fall cleaning type thing than anything. But we're going down to the beach and we're going to shoot some drone footage to really end our day off. So
these, you stick them on a dolly.
Yeah, you can roll it.
all right, we're in the process
But we're not forcing you to do
of
this,
dismantling the hoard. No, we're going to move it. And these 2 legends came over to help me move this. Well, they just showed up actually, but
I'll tell you what, you get Sammy up on here, right, and her Sunday best, this will sell like hotcakes.
My
baby.
Sunday's best.
This will sell fast.
I mean, the only thing is, these things are really expensive when people need them, and when they don't, you know what I mean? When
Is it on Craigslist?
Someone with the
on
store. It was on there for like.
I I don't know anybody, man.
Hey, did you see
In
that?
Summers Point.
Look, Summers
it turns.
Point. It's the one right there by the parkway.
Oh, Ben.
That thing's sick.
You mean the Spanish
Yeah.
dude Ben, or are you talking about the Middle Eastern? The
Middle Eastern
I-
guy.
Does he want it?
He bought one from me. That's the only time I ever sold one for his store in Ocean City.
So why didn't you approach him?
Because he didn't need more than one, and he only rented the space for one summer this summer, so he didn't need any more than one.
I'm not rushing you, man. If you don't want to move it right now,
Yeah,
you
we'll
don't
move
have
it.
to.
I have piles to go to.
Hey, you guys gotta get a trash pick.
I pick on the bicycle.
You guys are doing this in flip
I'm
flops.
picking the VW.
Look how
All right.
fucking crazy this shit is, though.
Yeah, you don't want to break. That's a nice display, isn't it, Greg?
You guys can have the case if you
All
want.
right, how about swords? Keeps the swords.
The swords are
I almost missed that goal.
the swords are just decorative. They're
Are
not
you calling
really
me?
worth anything.
Oh, and did you have people in your garage on Saturday?
No,
You don't let them in.
some people are not. Really.
Yeah, I let the same thing.
All right,
The
where's
one
your
guy-
little dolly,
The
man?
the one guy I know, he goes wherever in here. Without it, dude.
No, I never go without a dolly, man.
Or let's break this dream and put it just right
Dolly?
here.
Where's my dolly?
Oh my god. He's literally.
Where'd my dolly go?
He looked like him,
crazy.
right? The way he
Where the
acts.
fuck is your dolly,
His whole
man?
You look at my brother exactly.
Dolly!
Oh my gosh.
Stripper. It's nice. They're not much. It's only 100.
Dolly, where are you, man?
But dude, it changes the game. And you hook the
Oh,
drill
my
into
fracking
it.
pants are down. Hold on.
It's kind of like you gotta really just stockpile to do it because setting it up and shit, it's not worth it doing it all the time.
You see videos of those guys watching TV and just.
Well, yeah, this thing is. I clamped it to the. I only used it a few times. But you just do a whole bunch at once, you know.
You gotta get a little more disoriented in here, man.
This has got
Shit everywhere.
Well, yeah. You know about that.
Ready,
right?
man?
Let's just slowly.
I know
bring it
all
out.
about it. Here. We're not gonna hurt you, Greg, but we're gonna do this. Here, I'm gonna help you. Get on that corner, brother. Ready? Up.
I'm lifting.
Oh,
He's getting crazy.
Oh man.
Far out, man. This is actually really nice of you guys.
let's go this way.
How come she's not helping?
Moral support. Watch,
She's
watch
helping.
that
Yeah, just,
bumper thing there. Just put it here, though.
I have 911 on speed dial for you guys.
Yeah, baby.
Just in case you
Thank
throw
you.
you back out.
You need to empty, man.
Yeah. That was a partially deteriorated fence.
Right. Are
Nah.
you gonna do the fence thing?
My truck's. Oh, you mean for my yard?
Yes.
I'm gonna buy it at Home Depot
So you're gonna do real fence.
to make it nice, so the
All right.
neighbors shut up. All right, so this is my plan. Vacuum here. Put the table back. Put all the stuff that was in the display case on the cable. Post that stuff online, or show it to you guys if anyone wants any of it. And then tomorrow at some point, organize the shelf here better and move slowly these down 1, 2, 3, 4 down there and organize all the tools and everything into them. So the hoard's being dismantled slowly. For real though, this time. Alright, so another day living the dream. Here we are. Now this is fall. Perfect weather, but today we are beginning the process of continuing to get rid of things we don't need. Dismantling the hoard, I'm calling it. So sadly, but reality, we're gonna just throw these 2 things of tile out at the dump. That bird cage is going. So we're just going to start cleaning everything up because we don't need this stuff sitting around anymore. And I've had this up posted online for a while, so people don't want tile, I guess, for cheap. But that's what we're doing. These 2 are going. This thing's cool, but it's trash. So basically we've come to a crossroads where we can only continue to store items that are selling or stuff that is new enough that we know if we post it we might be able to sell it. But there's a lot of stuff around the house that has been here for a long while and it needs to just go. So that, and then in a little bit at 12 we're supposed to be meeting someone to sell the John Deere little ride-on antique thing. It's actually more like vintage, but it's old, and I think he's gonna pay $125 for it, which is probably about half the value of it. But you know, cash is king. He's offering $125. I'm not gonna say no. It was the first offer we got on it, so that's what's going on today. And then we're gonna come back, and I have to get together the biggest order of stuff of our merchandise that anyone's made yet, to my friend's family out in California. He wants to just put a huge box of stuff together, and then he said just send it to them and he'll pay for it. So that's what that's gonna be later on. I gotta make the hats and everything and put it all together, but it's gonna be a massive, you know, like I think 4 shirts, 8 hats, 8 pairs of socks, a bunch of stickers. It's just gonna be a massive order, biggest one we've made yet. And then there's other orders I gotta fill too. But yeah, getting the day going. Also, this one is cracked, as you can see, which is kind of a bummer. But I guess no one's really like too interested in this glass anyway, so this one's going to the dump. And then the rest have to be identified at some point and moved or whatever. I actually got to just cut this cap apart and just take it to the dump as is, but it's just slowly getting rid of this thing's dumb and move all the glass that's actually sellable into the tent and get rid of all the other stuff. Okay, so this is the load we're about to take. It's not massive, but slowly but surely cleaning everything up. We're about to head to the dump first and then come back and grab the John Deere and then head out and meet that guy. So, variety of different trash that came from jobs and such. Let's do it. Alright, so here we go. We are about to go meet up with some guy off Facebook at the mall, at Best Buy actually, and sell him this most epic John Deere mini tractor, little like bicycle basically thing. It's like a children's pedal bike. These things go for a pretty decent amount of money online, but we're selling it for $125. Okay, so we're about to deliver this John Deere mini pedal tractor. The unique one about this is the fact that it has the trailer, and a lot of the ones I've seen do not. So it's actually very, very cool, especially for a little kid whose dad works with tractors or has a farm, or wants their kid to just be familiar with pulling a trailer as a baby child, because this is for like an infant basically. Also, it's just a cool collector's edition, but we're gonna be late, we gotta go. What's up, man?
What's up, Larry?
Sorry we were late.
No, all good, man. I drove around. So no problem.
What's going on?
Be able to fit in here, right?
I would think so, yeah.
Alright.
It's not really even that big.
Yeah, show me what you got.
Got the trailer with it too. Which is pretty uncommon though, because all the ones I saw online don't have it.
Yeah, these are old school, right? This is
It's
all
vintage, it's aluminum.
Alright. Yeah, and all heavy and shit. Perfect. It's
What
for
are you getting for your son?
my son. Yeah, it's his 5th birthday in 2 weeks. So
It's so crazy. I got two messages.
This is really nice, man. Good.
2 messages about it since I talked to you, and I haven't had any traction on it for a month and a half.
Really?
It's so weird.
Yeah, as soon as I do
soon as
something,
someone
yeah, grab
wants
that. I'll grab this one.
It's not that big. I mean, you'll fit it.
This is perfect.
But yeah, this one's I don't know the exact date, but they do make refab ones. This one's the vintage one. It's at least, I think, 30 years old, but I guess they kept it somewhere.
Should I just?
You want to put this one in the trunk?
Yep.
This has got to get cleaned a little bit. Right?
Yeah. All right, man. I'm all good.
Have a good
Money's
one,
there.
dude.
Thank you. I really
Good to
appreciate
go.
you meeting me.
No worries.
You guys have a good day, man.
Okay, so Auntie Carol, Auntie C, finally we are getting your package sent, and here is the other honeycomb piece to the other piece that you bought before. We have your fur in here, and we're not going to spoil the surprise by showing you the other stuff that we're putting in, but the box is coming, so stay tuned. I also wanted to say that the guy that we just sold the John Deere thing to has just sent a picture of his son. It's his 5th birthday today, riding the John Deere tractor with the trailer around in their driveway. So I wasn't sure if he was trying to resell it or what, but it turns out that he actually bought it for his son, and his son is already enjoying it the day of. So I'm stoked that he ended up getting it, and I'm happy we drove out and sold it to him, because he wasn't going to pick it up till Thursday. But those are the kinds of things that really make this business worth it, because that is really, really cool. So okay, so just want to say this is a lot harder work than it looks like on film. Just went through this back room and some of the garage, and I filled up. We had all these containers empty from the yard sale, and I just filled those 4. This one was already filled. I just put more stuff in it. Golf clubs, that computer doesn't work, but I think I can still get 5 for it. And I posted these 2 up on Facebook. I don't know. They're probably not going to sell, but I just wanted to give it a go. And I'm going to put all this stuff in the shed. This is the new batch for the yard sale. So, for the flea market that we're going to hopefully do this weekend. So there's all kinds of stuff in here. DVDs. That speaker is actually really, really expensive. Had so many options or questions about it. One guy wanted me to come to New York City to meet him with it, and then a couple other people that they just went and bought ones for cheaper, because I had it up for like, I think 100. I think they're like 3 something new though, like brand new. So I told the one girl for 25 bucks at the end, and she still didn't want it. So it's going to the flea market, hoping to get like 20 maybe for it. For the look at this claim. One of the first actually chilly fall days. What do we got?
Hot cocoa.
With?
Fluffing under. Ah.
How good is it?
It's good. I just want to eat the fluff though.
The fluff is crazy, right?
It's good.
Okay, so as we've been dismantling the hoard, we came across a lot of stuff that's really cool. And this table I put out some of the cooler stuff for you guys to see before we sell it off elsewhere, so everyone can see. But starting over here, a lot of this stuff, I think the majority of this stuff on the table came from one specific house that we cleaned out. This came from my grandfather's office, and this from my dad. Bought like a whole bunch of these one time and didn't want them anymore. But this is like one of those, I think it's like the baby infant of Prague or whatever they call it. I don't really know who this one is specifically, but it's plastic. It's not in that great of shape, but it is pretty cool. This is just a regular old lantern. I know that some of them are worth much more than others, but I don't really see any. It was blue previously. I don't see any markings on it, but it does have the glass, which some people find that to be desirable. And then these are from Occupy Japan. There's like a little, like, you could put cream or something in it. Mm-hmm. And all these guys are too. I wouldn't put cream in it personally, but you could. All these guys are from Occupy Japan. We had a lot of them. They're not really worth all that much, but they are pretty cool. Like, that thing's crazy looking. Like a crying boy with like a Is that like a bow tie?
It looks like a butterfly or a
Yeah, like
bumblebee.
a bee on his face.
Or a moth.
See, this one even says made in Japan, actually. Whereas
It's actually really
This one says
weird that he has
occupied
something on
Japan.
his face like that. Like a
yeah,
bug.
it's like a bee. I think you're right.
Stinging his lip.
An old school pocket knife. It says America. And has 4 stars across it. Statue of Liberty. It's probably not antique, but it's old. These are just like little imported by S. Volman and Sons Inc. Made in Occupy Japan. So the lady that owned that house had a lot of Occupy Japan stuff, because this is too. It's a little dog. And then we have this thing. Try and go on this side because of the shadow. Oh, yours will just be in it then. Which is like a naked woman with, I guess, like a curtain on her. Or like a bed sheet maybe. This is aluminum. And then someone painted it gold. That's pretty cool though. Also, this is, says made in Occupy Japan. It's like a little jewelry box. Or like, I don't really know, you could put anything in it really. But I guess it's a jewelry box. It doesn't really even smell bad, which is kind of surprising. West Germany. This had like a price list on the back of it.
So
1978. Or, I'm lying, 76. And this guy goes to that too. It's the same company. Gobel, West Germany. This is like made in Occupy Japan. Little flower.
see, there's a lot. That specific design, or whatever you call it.
And this one, maybe not the same, but it looks the same. And this was Occupy Japan too. Alcohol proof, it says. Which I don't really know what that is. It's coasters though. And they're all marked. So that's that. And then, Sammy J, take it away.
I have no idea what this is, but it says Empire State Building, Statue of Liberty,
I guess it's just probably just an ashtray, right?
and it says crowds of
It's like an old New York City souvenir, I think.
Half Moon Hotel on Coney Island. So that's cool. It says
What hotel?
Souvenir of New York. Half Moon Hotel. Coney Island. I mean, it looks like an egg holder to me. I don't know who'd be holding their eggs on that, but whatever. Did you do this one? No.
Yeah.
This one, made in Occupied Japan. I just call this a knick-knack, because I don't really know what you could do with that. I've got a baby spoon. It says Jesus loves me. A gift for baby. Okay. This, Ashibi, Japan. You can hold your knickknacks in the knickknack holder. Alright, Coca-Cola. Playing card set. Made in Hong Kong on the bottom. This is cool. It has this old score pad. We, they, honors, tricks. I'll take it out so I can say it, but this is pretty cool though. And it's got this lady on the back. Okay. Budweiser salt and pepper shakers. These look old. They feel old. Can you see this?
Made in Taiwan.
Made in Taiwan. So these are cool if you like drinking, I guess.
They're just collectibles too, honestly.
Trash. Republic of Hawaii. Is this $100? No. What
No,
is this?
It's a remake one. It says Void on the bottom. It's like a reprint of, I guess, before Hawaii became a state, possibly?
This certifies that they've been deposited at the Hawaiian Treasury. So what do you think that is?
It's just a fake piece of money.
The master tin opener and sardine server. I mean, you could just give this to B Colt.
That's true.
Since B Colt likes
Made in
sardines.
England.
Made in England. You guys want to see this? Maybe I can feed you a sardine later.
Just like twists it open, and then you use this to scoopy.
That is so crazy that somebody would ever need this, but
I'm about to use it later
I guess
tonight.
if you're like a hardcore...
Wait a second.
What?
Can you put this on the end in there and use it like a snow shovel for sardinis? Oh man, this thing's a dream. Doesn't if you went to a restaurant and were like, "Can I get some sardines?" and then just busted out
Pull
this,
this out.
you'd be a total legend in the town.
Box. Woo.
This looks like a sad dog.
It does look like a sad puppy. It's like Pup when he doesn't get his wetties. He's like, where are my wetties?
It's pretty cool. That would be hard to ship, though.
Very hard. Does it not say anything?
No, it doesn't.
Alright, this, I remember, I think came from Dorchester.
Yeah.
Woo, creepy that I'm touching this barehanded, but
Nah, it's been in here for a while.
Ooh, it's weird. Does it not say anything either?
No, but to think that the bottom would be wood, but it's not. It's like ceramic.
But I thought this was really cool though when I found it.
Might not be that old, that one, though.
I don't really know it. It's just
Like a fairy, not even a fairy. It's like a ballet person.
a girl. Just a gal. Alright. This guy's serenading his lovely lady with a... I don't know what that is.
$45 they paid for this thing. At one point in time.
I don't know what these are, but
Well,
they look like they were in somebody's cupcakes.
these are American flag. That's exactly what they are, but they're made in occupied Japan. Do you see the label on it?
I see this mosquito trying to suck my blood. This hand-painted Andrea made in occupied Japan. So,
Could be worth $45.
this looks
though.
like a candy dish of some sort. Itchy. Alright. G. Armani, made in Italy. I remember when we got these because I did look it up.
A little rusty, but still really
just
cool.
a tad rusty. I feel like we did post this when we were posting stuff on our big cartel. Do you remember when we were
Yeah,
doing
we
that?
did do that.
And I feel like this was one of the items didn't sell. But
This guy is, I think, a little bit too
what
creepy.
is this like little Bo Peep?
What
This
is this
mosquito's
thing?
about to
though,
get
dude?
it right now. I don't know, but he's looking like he's very uncomfortable, that face that he's making, right?
Yeah, that's...
Like, he's not feeling too good. Like,
Nah, he's not having that.
So those are our knickknacks. If anybody's interested, just email us. Try to get back to you. We have so much more of this, though, like, in the back room.
I just started boxing up stuff. Nothing good like this, though.
Nothing like, yeah,
Grab this
but
for
we
sure.
have a lot.
These
a
are
lot
like
of knickknacks.
decorative swords that I don't think are worth that much, but I don't really know. They could be really old. Some of the stuff in the house was like super antique.
These are really heavy, actually. These are heavy.
So, the reality is that there's some people that do still collect antiques, but the antiques aren't really like valuable like they once were, and I know that's reality. People don't collect like they used to. But this was from a different house.
What the?
And I think that the paperwork that is in here is the collection that the woman sold, because it's not in here, and I didn't throw any of this stuff out.
Was this from North Cape May?
Yes, but they had some good antiques and stuff in there too. But I'm just saying, like,
because these people were like serious doll collectors, right?
yes, this was like, oh, this isn't it. But there was like a paperwork saying that she sold her doll collection for like $14,000. Maybe I threw it out.
The pictures though are so good.
And this is like, this is not my wife. This is a life-size
Doll.
doll. Obviously, dude. But like it says, like, thank you for the $75 check. The doll will be completed by something night after New Year's. Will be sent to you. So like she was getting dolls sent to her by this famous doll guy. The Ravkas, that's their name.
I just think these pictures are cool.
But like she was, look, Hummel. There's like a Hummel magazine. So like in the day, the Hummels were like $120, like $175.
The Hummels are where it's at.
Precious moments. The Hummels are not where it's at now though, because like
They were though. They were
this
where
is
it's
like
at.
really gnarly, like probably worth money doll stuff, like handmade. Like I can't sell this stuff without actually knowing about it. Like unless someone like looks at it for real. Some of it's trash, but like if that guy was like a famous doll guy and he made that stuff, it might be worth money.
They're like little doll moccasins.
And like, look at this. This is a porcelain leg of a doll. Doll leg, porcelano.
Porcelano.
I mean, it could be worth just straight up nothing. I'm not saying that it is definitely worth a lot, but you never know. Like, look at this.
You never know. What does it say?
It doesn't say anything, does it? This is like some doll arms that, look at this.
Made in Hong Kong.
So like maybe she sent the doll parts to the guy and he put it together. Is what it was seeming like. But here's the, there's more legs and arms. And other stuff. And, let's put this back in here. I'm sure there's still doll collectors in the world, right? Yeah. There's like paperwork and stuff, but these guys in here, super heavy claims.
Killed it.
And like this thing, that's
Creepy.
doll life. Some doll hair. Oh my gosh. I don't know about that one.
That just looks like a piece of chicken.
It's a doll. It's a chicken doll. Oh no, that one went a little far. That last one there.
Like they were legit making the dolls.
But yeah, that's it. So, some cool stuff. Dolly's Paradise, Millville, New Jersey. This could be the paperwork, actually.
500.
Oh, she went hard on dolls.
She went so hard. Here's a receipt.
8,500. 8,200.
8,200.
To doll collections. Okay, here it is. Could be wrong about it, I guess.
12,000.
Listed the forthcoming pages to $12,000. Yeah, she sold all her dolls for $12,000. Wow. to the Dolly's Paradise in Millville. So it's not in business anymore. I tried to look it up. Also, we have these things that are antique, like syringes.
Your grandpa was giving people Novocaine with that thing.
There is some left still.
Cause that is what the ugh.
Yeah, you put the little thing in there.
Trust me, I know.
And this is what he was using?
That's what they use. That's what they used when they did my root canal. I feel like.
Hypodermic needles. This?
So
Dude, they
scary.
did not
That's why you
use
just
that,
never
dude.
look
They would
to
yeah.
the right when you're getting your teeth done.
We could do
Don't
one
look
now.
at their
There's
little
still some.
stand that they have with all their tools on it.
Dude, this expired in 1994.
freak
There's
you
no
out.
way they use this stuff anymore. Crazy.
Ugh.
Okay, so we're in this mini studio. I got workshop. I tried to say the other day I set up these two shelves here. I don't think I ever showed them. They're not perfectly set up, but they organize shirts, socks, hats. I got to organize it even better, but packing stuff, more hats in there, stickers, business cards, stickers and patches and business cards in here. Blank hats. The Landis prints, which we never even got on the market. And there's a pile of shirts here. But we got some orders. A whole bunch of orders, actually. And thank you, everyone, for ordering. Each one of these orders is like 3, 4 items, 5 items. So Patsy, Dan, Laura, Patricia, and Anthony all ordered a bunch of stuff, and then I still got that big massive order from my friend to send out to California, but I might not do that one until tomorrow. I'm just going to work on getting these done. So I'm going to put up a little time lapse of me making the hats and putting everything together. So I hope you guys enjoy. But this is what we do in here. It's not too exciting, but it's just all part of it. It's all part of the dream. I'm super stoked when people order stuff from us. So thank you, everyone. Yeah, I just wanted to end the video off. I printed up a bunch of hats and packed up these packages, but I got a little tired and we just went out and got some chips from the Dollar General. But I wanted to say the last package that was ordered is from our friend Anthony, and he just created a YouTube channel about a month ago. He's already got 560 subscribers. He's from New York. Does Funko Pop review is his main thing, but I think he's going to branch out and start doing some other stuff. He was at the New York City Comic-Con last weekend, I guess. But he's got a bunch of videos on here, so please go show your support. He's doing something that isn't exactly like what we do, but he's doing something that he likes, and he's just continuing to put out videos all the time. So please subscribe. He's someone that supports us, so please support him. And I just want to say that people are always going to have a problem with people trying to do their own thing. So never listen to people's opinions. Never listen to doubters, haters, anyone that wants to tear you down. Just listen to your heart and go for what you want. Because creating something that's meaningful to you, and if you can make it powerful too and important. So show the world how great you can be. Forget whatever that everyone else thinks. See you guys tomorrow. Look at that mayo.
I had to hold this. I know this is crazy. I'm like holding this and filming at the same time because you can't leave nothing around that little baby. Because I know I put a lot. I overdid it. I like mayo, guys. So yeah. Now I can put it down.
And what's the claim?
The claim is good night or good morning. But I do want to say, I'm sorry. I look crazy. I'm in a muumuu and a sweatshirt and like cat socks. And I look crazy. But don't mind how I look. I just want to say, people will try to undermine what you do. Look, we burn our toast.
Oh man.
People will try and undermine what you do in life, whatever that may be, but just I don't want to curse, but just don't listen to people and just don't care what other people think, because life is way too short. And usually people who undermine what other people do are very, very insecure people and unhappy with their lives and miserable with their own lives. So they kind of have to project on other people, and that's really, really sad. But that's life, right? There's insecure people. We're insecure about things, but we don't treat other people badly. So just keep that in mind and just try and stay positive, because that's all you can do. Don't mind my moo-moo. Alright? This is Turner's vegetarian bacon. He's
Love
gonna
it.
be
I love it.
eating a veggie bacon sandwich.
Oh my gosh, it's so good though. You guys have no idea.
Oh man, I look crazy right now.
Peace.
Good night, guys.